This is Spoken by Elswith, a femdom hypnosis podcast, Season 4. Welcome to 2023. We have a fresh new year ahead, and I've already made quite a bit of progress on you. We will continue this progress. This year continues our shared auditory experience, and I have good things to give to you. One of them appeared yesterday. Somewhere between the parties and hangovers, you surely found the time to download the Mistress Judges If You Can Fuck Her session, right? Now, it isn't one that can be willy-nilly placed on the podcast, so like I said, you do have to go visit the website to get it. Now, before I get into your new morning habit, let's discuss a bit of admin. The next episode of the pod, it's going to be out on January 10th or 11th, and then we are going back to the typical publishing schedule. I've heard from enough of you to realize that you're equally busy, so let's enjoy our everyday life experiences during this season, and then come back together for this shared daydream. Now is the time to join in as a patron. The link is in the session notes to get a free code for almost any session on spokenbyelswith.com. I say almost because there is a reward session on there that's not free for the code. It's the Locktober one. Not only do you get a freebie, you also keep Spoken by Elswith ad-free, and you get to have your polite say in upcoming sessions. Plus, it is the easiest way to send me a message. With that said, don't be disappointed if you don't hear much from me this week. As I mentioned, we'll be back to normal around the 10th or the 11th. So let's talk about your new habit for 2023. How many times a day do you press play or start? On a podcast? On a remote control? Perhaps even on a shiny kettle. Mine does have a play button. Or, hey, old school, you know that satisfying click of pushing play on a tape recorder and, watching the, gears turn around? Hey, if you have done that in the last week, pushed play on an actual tape recorder, I want to hear from you. So go on and send me a message. And I suspect I'm not going to hear from that many or any. I want you to take a few moments to breathe with me. Don't worry, we're not going down deep. This isn't a hypnosis session, and it's not going to be that long. It's merely setting the stage, providing a foundation for further work in our next session. Okay, and just to keep it simple, because a lot of us had very late nights, we're going to do a bit of the box breathing. So breathe into 4, hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, wait 2, 3, 4, in 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, wait 2, 3, 4, in, hold breathe at the pace that works for you. Good. Now, after today's episode, you will write a few words or sentences about how you would like to feel when you wake in the morning. Now, granted, this morning might be a bit way out there of how you don't want to feel. Now, I'm not going to insist that you include words like owned, devoted, attentive, committed, dedicated, and loyal, or raunchy, randy, or sensual, constant, harmonious, in tune, in line, perhaps just being coherent is the place where you wish to begin. Now, hear these words again and consider them. Your morning, your ideal mood, even for just those first 5 minutes of your day that solely belong to you. How do you want to feel? And don't limit yourself or limit me. And don't be afraid to revisit this episode again if you find your first attempt at this exercise, if it falls flat or misses the mark. Deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3. Out, fully out. Breathe normally. Now waking up, ignoring your thoughts, and accepting these ideal feelings. What are they? Hear these words and know what does and doesn't fit for you. Allow them to spiderweb out into new ideas until perfection is found. In tune, in line, harmonious, constant, sensual, consistent, raunchy, loyal, dedicated, committed, subdued, still, attentive, open, eager, ready. You know the answer, I have no doubt. And we will continue to chip away and polish until this nugget of gorgeousness is perfect. And when you wake up, whatever mood or thought mess that everyday world has inspired, you will press play to start these ideal feelings, the ideal mood. To do so, let's practice this now. I want you to touch the tips of both of your ring fingers together. Left hand, right hand, touch them together. Softly, firmly, whatever feels right at this moment. Connect your ideal emotions with this connection between the fingertips of your ring fingers. If you're able, close your eyes and feel how even just this simple introduction, it's already created an energy, a tingling there. Continue to practice this every morning. Continue to edit your ideal emotions as necessary. And in a future podcast episode, I'm not sure if it'll be the next one or after that, will be a full-length session dedicated to setting this trigger properly. And yes, you'll be able to go back and edit as necessary. If you have suggestions for emotions or words that may be suitable, send them my way. I'll consider including them into the session, or perhaps do a part 2 of this episode so that you can have time to consider them with me. Put ideal morning emotions in the title so I don't miss it. Now, it can be as vanilla as you like or as out there as you like. And if you have something that's very particular that is probably just for you, maybe we can talk about having, I don't know. We'll see how we can do that, okay? That's it for today. I want you to just enjoy your New Year's Day. Do not put too much pressure on yourself and, seriously, keep those New Year's resolutions sane. We all know that setting them too high or too perfectionist, it just leads to them being dropped. Or, fuck it, toss them out and tell yourself that you'll revisit them on February 2nd for Groundhog Day in bulk, or, whatever else is celebrated on that day. And just enjoy this January and the post-holiday season. I give you permission to enjoy your life.